So guys, it's finally official that Boruto's Timeskip is coming in August. And well, just as I am eager for the manga to drop, I bet you are too. There are some major things I look forward to seeing. We are going to be talking about the things I hope to see from the story moving forward. But before I actually begin, we all know the drill guys. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel to be notified of more contents from us. Boruto is in an interesting place right now, both for him as a character in the series and also for the series as a whole. Right now, everything has been put on pause for both the manga and the anime, which had recently gone on hiatus for the first time since the inception of the series in 2016. It's quite clear that they are taking their sweet time to prepare for the timeskip, leaving us fans hanging and dry, but not anymore. A timeskip, by the way, would propel us to the future where we get to see grown-up Boruto and Kawaki in their full glory and power. Now, whether this would mean Kishimoto is writing an interesting story for the manga or the creators of the anime are improving the animation of the series, we don't know. But one thing is for sure, the long-awaited timeskip is almost here and I definitely can't wait. The prospect of witnessing their growth and development, along with the potential plot twists and new challenges they will face, is undeniably enticing. While I am aware that it's wise not to raise my hopes too high for the series, I cannot deny that I have some high expectations for it. Now, let's get into the fun part. I want to talk about the plotline I want to see in the timeskip. But before we go into all that, let's do a mini recap of the previous chapter of the manga, chapter 80. In recent events, both Naruto and Sasuke have departed from the Hidden Leaf Village. The latest chapter reveals Damon's statement to Boruto, emphasizing the need for him to become stronger before facing adversaries like Damon himself, Kawaki, and the entire shinobi world. The conclusion of chapter 80 hints at the possibility of a timeskip, although its likelihood remains uncertain, roughly 50-50. It is plausible that we might witness a training arc before the actual timeskip, considering Damon's remark about Boruto's current lack of strength. Since everyone is literally coming after Boruto's head, plus the fact that Sasuke left with Boruto, making him an accomplice to the crime of quote-unquote killing Naruto. Which, well, to the viewers only, is quite untrue given that Naruto and Hinata were sealed away by Kawaki and Ada uses omnipotence jutsu to make everyone believe that Boruto is the villain and Kawaki the hero. In order to buy time and escape from their pursuers, Boruto and Sasuke may utilize Boruto's space-time ninjutsu to travel to other dimensions and enhance their abilities. It is highly likely that a final battle will take place involving Boruto, Kawaki, and Code before the anticipated timeskip occurs. Several unresolved plot points in the manga necessitate addressing them before moving forward. One such point is Code's possession of a 10-tailed army, which poses a significant threat. Moreover, Code has been influenced by Ada's omnipotence, resulting in a complete transfer of his hostile intentions towards Kawaki onto Boruto. The 10-tailed army, consisting of thousands of soldiers created by Code, will no longer target the Hidden Leaf Village but instead focus their assault on Boruto himself. Given the circumstances, I find it unlikely that Code would remain idle for the next 3 years. Unless he possesses exceptional patience and chooses to gradually build his army over time. It's doubtful that Code would simply stand by, so it's probable that he has distanced himself from the Hidden Leaf Village. It is reasonable to assume that he will actively pursue his goal of locating and confronting his target. Sasuke has expressed concern about the temporary safety of their current location, as he believes that different shinobis will eventually track them down. This same apprehension applies to Kawaki as well. It is noteworthy how Kawaki's character has come full circle since his introduction in the Boruto series. The troubled individual who constantly spoke of his suffering has undergone a significant transformation, fully embracing the karma seal that he once despised. From being in a state of despair, Kawaki's revelation about being raised as a genetic vessel for the Otsutsuki clan has fueled his determination to eliminate every member of the Otsutsuki. Given his resolve and similar to Code, it is unlikely that Kawaki will remain idle for 3 consecutive years. While this is just an estimate, we don't know how long it would be. The possibility of him hunting down Boruto to kill him as soon as possible is high. So it's most likely that before the timeskip occurs, there must have been a final battle. Well, having said all that, let's go to the fun part. In a similar vein to the Naruto series timeskip, it is anticipated that Boruto series will also feature a timeskip where Boruto undergoes intensive training to become stronger before facing formidable adversaries such as Kawaki or rescuing his parents. The idea of Boruto and Sasuke training together is intriguing as their relationship still needs development and Sasuke harbors suspicions that Boruto may be Kawaki. This dynamic between them would add an interesting layer to their interactions. While Sasuke has shown remarkable mental strength by believing in his daughter more than his own memories, it doesn't necessarily imply complete trust in Boruto. Boruto will need to prove himself and convince Sasuke that he is who he claims to be, leading to a captivating plotline. Additionally, given Boruto's natural talent, it is expected that he will quickly learn valuable skills from Sasuke. I'm eagerly anticipating the involvement of Mitsuki, Sarada, and Konohamaru in the ongoing story. Sarada especially has now become an integral part of the main plot, and with her newly awakened Mangekyo Sharingan, there's no reason to exclude her from the future battles. Mitsuki has been on the sidelines for quite some time, and it would be refreshing to see him engaged in a one-on-one fight. Previous theories speculated about a showdown between Mitsuki and Kawaki, but after chapter 79 where Mitsuki sees Kawaki as his best friend, that scenario seems unlikely. Nevertheless, Mitsuki definitely needs to play a more active role in the story. Additionally, I would love to see more of Konohamaru. He displayed his leadership abilities during the battle against the members of Kara, but since then, he has become somewhat irrelevant, getting just one shot in every encounter. If he gets some mad power-up, that would definitely be something to look forward to, and also more screen time would do justice to his character. Getting new villains for the new timeskip? Count me in. While Code possesses an intriguing design with his white hair and claw ability, his presence as the main villain in the series has become somewhat monotonous. It's been over 2 years and it's about time for some fresh antagonists to be introduced. Code's relentless animosity towards Kawaki and his obsession with the Otsutsuki feels annoying and lacks a solid foundation in terms of background and context. He seems to exist solely as an evil force without much depth or meaningful impact. He doesn't possess the appeal to be a captivating villainous group, nor does he exude enough intimidation to make the audience feel genuinely threatened. Regardless of whether he remains in the story, it would be best if he isn't the sole focus as the main villain. It would be intriguing to witness Boruto forming alliances with other rogue ninjas who shares his circumstances. Given that he has been wrongly accused of killing the Hokage, he could potentially gain significant respect within the underworld, enabling him to establish a network of allies for protection. With the entire shinobi world now hunting him down, it would be fascinating to explore the consequences of such a situation within the story. Boruto would likely be in a constant state of hiding, frequently changing his identity and facing constant threats. Considering Sasuke's history of solitude and wandering, it is conceivable that he may have connections with outsiders as well. Imagining Boruto with his own group of allies similar to Sasuke's Taka presents an exciting opportunity to introduce new characters in the midst of the chaotic scenario depicted in the series. Boruto would essentially be living a life similar to that of Sasuke's during his time as a terrorist. And of course, the earlier fight we were teased off at the inception of the series, Boruto vs Kawaki. This has to be the longest clickbait I have ever seen. The fight was initially teased 7 years ago, 7 whopping years ago, and people are still waiting in anticipation of it. Well, I personally don't think there would be any surprise on who would come out as victorious, like the story is called Boruto, so we definitely know who is winning the fight. The excitement would revolve around the anticipation of witnessing the immense growth and power of both Boruto and Kawaki during the timeskip. It would definitely leave us wondering how intense their battle will be, what extraordinary abilities they will possess, and how well it will be depicted through animation, and also if any injuries will occur, perhaps mirroring the loss of an arm experienced by Naruto and Sasuke in their final showdown. If the upcoming fight between Boruto and Kawaki is even remotely comparable to the epic clash between Naruto and Sasuke, we can expect an absolutely incredible and thrilling encounter between the two. Finally, let's now discuss the Jogan, a dojutsu that has received minimal attention in the story for a long time. Although it was introduced in the opening arc of the anime, it appears that the manga will provide an explanation of its origin and activation. Various theories have emerged suggesting that the Jogan may be descended from the Otsutsuki god, as it was depicted in a panel featuring the god. But the animator that animated that part of the manga has said he had no clue who that is. It would be good to see the Jogan finally used in an actual combat. And we've come to the end of today's video. Do let us know your opinions in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.